So today's meals, while we're here, will be, so I'm going to cook my egg cake. Second meal today will be, so I've got some cooked chicken. So we're going to cook all this stuff today, again, like ready for the next 4 days. But chicken and veggies, and then I've got, yeah, so the tuna and some more veggies, fish and slaw. I do eat the chicken and roast veggies again. It's probably one of my favourite ones of the day. I love chicken and roast veggies. I don't have any here. We're going to cook it today. Is some apple and egg crepes. So lots to do. So my heels here, because sometimes I do food prep in my heels because I need to practice wearing them because I have a comp coming up and I will have to walk in heels. So we'll put those on, yeah? That's what I normally do. So just use a bit of canola spray.
Yes, I want to see.
Alright. We've got cauliflower. Carrot. Zucchini. Pumpkin.
No!
Alright, spread that all out.
And you've cut them quite chunky.
Preheated at 180. So we're putting 7 cups of egg white in each of these. So there's already about 4, so 5. When we built the house, I was like, I need the biggest oven I can fit.
Do you have issues keeping it clean?
Well, it's not that clean at the moment, but you don't need to clean it all the time. Like, you know, once every like 3 months or so. Next, we're gonna put some water onto, because I'm gonna steam some cauliflower and carrot that goes with my tuna. And then once that's steamed, I'll boil some beans. That's gonna go with a whole lot of stuff.
Food so fast it doesn't need to go into the freezer.
I don't freeze my prep, except for sometimes, like, say I make like a big bolognese or something, and it's getting divided between 2 or 3 meals, and I might freeze a portion of that to get out and add some pasta or make it into shepherd's pie or something later. You know, if for the following week even or something like that. So, yeah.
So you don't do a huge amount just in the freezer?
No. Only freezer meals I do really is for my dad. They've got a massive deep freezer, so that works well for them. Alright. So carrots in, cauliflower in. This is on. So that's got to come to the boil and steam. Over here. So this is super easy, yeah? So if you don't want to buy them like this, you could grate your cauliflower and broccoli, but, you know, convenience and time. I find this, and I like the texture of this in my meal, so that's what I go with. So this just has to heat through. You don't really need to cook it. I just like to heat it through, and then I'm going to be adding some beans to that. So that's that breakfast there. Right. Bassa fillets. So I'm going to cook this kilo, and I just divide that into 4 meals. I like this because it doesn't have a lot of flavour.
These are her bassa fillets, 1 kilo, which gets divided into 4 meals. She likes using a plain fish. She likes to add her own.
Yeah, I don't like it too fishy.
You don't like your fish too fishy, I get that.
Yeah. So a little bit of salt and Trixie, not too close to the oven. Some lemon. So you can see it's almost through. I'll just smash it up because I just divide it into 4 pieces, like once I've cooked all the vegetables.
So this is scrambled fish.
Yeah.
So Kirby's asked you, what's your favourite protein, carb and fat source at the moment?
Oh. I probably have to say my favourite protein is chicken. So I cook either like chicken breast or chicken tenders, which we'll be doing next. So you'll see how I cook those. Yeah. Carrots. I just want that to cook down. Won't take long.
Is it a whole bag of spinach?
Yeah, get one of those big bags.
And how many meals would that last you?
So I just divide that between the 4 fish meals.
Mashed cauliflower.
So we'll just put that in. Right, and that pan is probably
That's a lot of things.
probably too hot though.
This is a nice pan.
Yeah.
This is an
My
actual
new
non-stick pan.
So on this, we're going to go with a little bit of salt.
This is Rachel's favourite protein source right now. Chicken tenders.
And I just put a little bit of pepper.
Squeeze lemon.
I love lemon.
Do you spray the pan?
Yeah, I just use canola spray. Alright, so that's ready. We need some lemon, right? And that's ready. Yeah. Cool, and then a little bit of cinnamon. I like. Okay, so we're going to make the crepes, yeah? So by now, normally the roast veggies and the egg cake would have already been ready and we're dish it up. But hopefully by the time we're finished everything, we'll be ready to can see. So I just been putting 1 egg, 2 cups of egg white. So roughly, it works out to be about 2/3 of a cup-ish, like divided by 4. So I just use this to help me scoop it in here, really. See, that's nice and hot. Yeah. Putting 2 portions in each of these. So when I serve it up later, I'll serve up half. Divide that in half. So these are, so I made 4, so there's like, I'll just,
Is that because you eat one of those a day?
yeah, so there's 4, so I'll put 2 in there and 2 in there, and then that's, I know that I use half of that for those. And then put that up for a second. And then we're gonna put on the mince, put the veggies in.
Did you grate that yourself?
Yeah.
Right, you bought it like that? Or
No, I just grated that yesterday or the day before because I knew I was doing bolognese today. Alright.
Do you measure your veggies?
So I do because, so actually I at the moment I measure them raw and then I cook them and dish them out. But I just measure the containers just to make sure they've got roughly the same amount of veggies per container. Like I'm not worried about if there's more carrot, too much, you know, try and get a mixture of everything in there. But just so I don't have one container with like, you know, I don't know, 100 grams more than the other container, like, so that they're about the same. So, this is going in here. One. So, meal 1, egg cake and those veggies, so broccoli, cauliflower, rice and beans. at the moment. So meal 2 for me is roasted veggies with chicken breasts or chicken tenders or whatever. Meal 3, I'm having vibassa, so the fish and spinach, and then I just get this like kale slaw. So I just use half a bag of, you get it from Woolies or Coles or whatever. I pour half a bag in there and eat that, but I don't use the dressing or anything. But I like this particular mix because it sits well with me. So yeah, I have to throw out the dressing, but if I buy the one that's the other packet, I don't know why for some reason the mix doesn't sit as well with me. So yeah, I like that one. So I go with that. So that's meal 3. So meal 4 for me is, so I just have tuna and spring water. So I will drain this tin and divide it in half, so that this tin at the moment will do me 2 meals. So that's like with that. So I drain that, divide it in half, and have my tuna. What are we up to? Meal 5 for me is the roast veggies and chicken again. And so currently my meal 6 has been my egg crepes, apple, and then I blend some whey protein in some water in my Ninja. So tomorrow I've got cardio, so one intense cardio exercise every 2 weeks. And so for my cardio, I just put protein, so this is whey protein, iced coffee flavour, it's very yummy, and L-glutamine in my post-workout. I don't have creatine on my cardio day, I just have that on my weights day at the moment. So when I have that, I have, I think it's half a teaspoon or something pre and post, but just on the days I do fire, so weight training. That there. So that's my post, that's my pre. And you know, it is, I'm going to put all this in the fridge, but when it's time to eat,